level. I told y'all I gotta roll up at the same time, so don't judge me. But we back just like that. If you don't know where you at, it's God Talk Live. I'm your host, Sean of God Radio, Sean August, the Haitian sensation, the R&B sensation, Sneaker Sean, LaShawn. That means LeBron, but just Sean. You hear me? Welcome back to episode 17, God Talk Live. Facebook Live, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts. Basically, God is everywhere, man, and so am I. And today, we usually do Sunday, but it's hump day, so we moving a whole new day because y'all know I don't like to miss football, and I'm not missing football to fuck with y'all. But y'all fuck with me, so we gonna move to Wednesday. Why? Because we owners in this motherfucker. So thank y'all for tuning in. The believers to my left, Reverend Dope Fit. Round of applause to this motherfucker, you feel me? I'm gonna get sound effects. Normally we have a packed studio audience, but this time everybody just left. We had a show earlier, that's why I'm a little bit late. So I just want to shout out to the Smart Degenerates. They somebody that rent out the studio, rent out Grateful Studios, man, to bring sports betting and sports jargon, sports debating, sports information live, man. And they believed in me, I believe in them. So please check out Smart Degenerates. They on same network, man. Facebook Live, Smart Degenerates. Follow them. I'll repost everything. So before we go any further, man, before I finish rolling this blunt, y'all bow y'all heads so we can talk to our creator, Father God, right here, right now. Of course, you know, before I ask you for anything, I have to thank you for everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Retweeted 1,000,000 times, said 1,000,000 times with 1,000 tongues. I could never pronounce it enough. 2 more times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To ask you for anything, Father, I just ask you to remove the greed in our heart, Father. If we have, let what we have be enough. If home is all we have, that's enough, Father. If a car is all we have, that's enough. If health is all we have, Father, that is enough. Let that be the message to carry on from now till forever. In your name, amen. All right, let's get cracking, homie. I don't know if the instrumental was too low, but y'all tell me if y'all can hear me on Facebook. Y'all tell me if I'm loud and clear. If not, we'll fix it in a second. Matter of fact, let me check before we get into this interview. If you can hear me, press 1 right now. Let me check. Oh, we good. All right, let's get straight into it. Dope Fit.
How's it going, man?
Say something again one more time.
How's it going?
Oh, perfect. I just wanted to make, your shit. Okay, he got that radio. Okay. All right, so we're going to have fun, man. Let me check the score. 61-48. Fuck this game. All right, look, rude, disrespectful. We're going to start it off, man. Who the fuck is Dope Fit?
Dope Fit is me. My name is Brandon Mercier. I'm originally from West Orange, New Jersey. I moved out to California 5 years ago. And I started my own fitness brand. And essentially, Dope Fit stands for Defying Other People's Expectations Forever Internally Training.
Slow. Wait, what?
I'll say it slower. Dope Fit is an acronym.
Okay.
And it stands for Defying Other People's Expectations Forever Internally Training. Because the whole purpose is to always get better, like, internally.
Nigga, I wasn't expecting that. Nigga, the phone fell. Nigga, that's God talk off the bat. All right, so before we get into what is Dope Fit, let's rewind to the origin of it, because we can't have Dope Fit without Brandon. So who the fuck is Brandon?
Brandon's just a regular person from New Jersey, just came out to LA to try to, do something different.
Okay, and in light of this being the finals, how the fuck did you become a Dallas Mavs fan? You from New Jersey. How does that work, bro?
I've been a Mavs fan since, honestly, you could probably blame NBA Live.
Ah, okay.
Because I was looking for a team to play with besides, like, the Nets and the Knicks, just being from New Jersey.
Because they're butt. Facts. Okay. Keep it real. Ladies, I'm telling you right now, if your man is a Knicks or a Nets fan, hit me up. Go ahead. But go ahead.
I'm stuck home a little bit.
My bad.
Nah, but you good. Because I'm partially a Knicks fan.
You know what I'm saying? My bad.
It's in the heart. But nah, I was looking for a team to play with NBA Live, and I found like a 7-foot person that could shoot threes, and it was Dirk.
Shout out to Dirk.
And then I just literally became a Dirk fan, and then from me liking Dirk, and then I was just like, all right, I'm a Mavs fan now. So it wasn't like, I that just happened to be like, I happen to be a very big Dirk Nowitzki fan, and then that was his team. I'm gonna rock with the Mavs.
I really want to go into this, but I'm scared. But then again, I know that you can probably take this because I asked you who you were, and I don't want to forget that. But you brought up something very significant, bro. Dirk definitely got a ring by beating LeBron James, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, my thing is, everybody know there was a huge sporting event on yesterday. In the name of the debate 2020, that turned out to be a spectacle. Now, I say that to say when LeBron lost the finals to Dirk Nowitzki, right?
Wow.
Sorry, the narrative was more about LeBron losing than Dirk winning. Would you agree?
No, like, hell no. No, it was just, I can honestly say, just me being just somewhat of a basketball fan, I would just more or less say we had a pure team. Like, y'all had a team, but y'all didn't have y'all didn't have the M yet. Y'all just had a TEA. Y'all didn't have the team yet. We had a complete team.
We had the T. Okay, I get it.
Like, we literally have players that have been playing together for forever. For a while now, and then we just have veterans. Like, I mean, low key, I was like, yeah, like, give it to the Mavs only because, you know, it was like literally like the veterans like last run for like half of them, like for most of them like that year. But I mean, we kind of just outplayed y'all, and Dirk was just on fire. Like, you couldn't, like, Chris Bosh was putting up points, but Dirk was just being Dirk, and you couldn't stop that.
But even with all that said, and this is no shade, and I've never talked to a Dallas Mavericks fan in my life before, so pardon my ignorance, you know. But I feel like that championship was very forgettable. Like, nobody will ever, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the realm, in the whole, like, unfolding of the NBA, like, they'll easily be able to skip over Dirk winning a ring. And I'm going to unfold it. Why? I know it sounds weird because that's your fucking heart. I know. But let me just unpack it for you.
Okay,
just
please,
so, okay.
Please
so
do.
here's my thing, right? And I'm going to tie this into the debate last night. Sometimes there are chosen people, you know, who are so polarizing that the narrative is more fun to tell that they lost than to say, yo, you know what? That was just a bad time and bro got that. You know what I'm saying? Would you agree with that? Or did I explain that right?
So let me ask you this. So on every team LeBron has played on, did he win the finals every single time he went to the finals?
No, and I'm glad you said that. So we can take the personal aspect off of it because I know you're a Dallas fan. But let's go with LeBron. And I'm saying this because I relate to them. And gods alike, anybody that has had to stand their ground, stand for what they believe in, they had to take a path less traveled to get somewhere they had to go. They had to stick to their guns. What I'm saying is, oftentimes when you're a very powerful person and you believe in yourself and you go through things, the narrative is fun, is more entertaining to tell when that you lost compared to they won. Does that make sense?
I mean, but not
people would rather say
if you're the underdog.
Exactly.
The Miami was not the underdog.
And I want to.
You had, like, realistically, I mean, y'all probably should have won. Maybe
let's take sports off of it.
Y'all have three Hall of Famers. We had a couple, but y'all were in y'all prime. Jason Kidd was not in his prime. Jason Kidd was in his basketball, like, I'm gonna be true point guard prime. Like, Jason Kidd never had to score points for us to win games.
I don't want to take a personal. I'm not taking a personal shot at the Mavs because I know the Mavs won, right? Like, y'all niggas did that. Y'all whipped our ass. Like, y'all handled that. But taking sports from it, I'm just saying, like, when you're valuable, when you believe you're valuable, when you live your life as a value to other people in a powerful way, sometimes people would rather spread the bad news, spread your losses more than celebrating the person that won. Would you agree with that? Or do we just need to switch questions?
No, I can agree with that.
Would you agree with that?
I would agree to that because it's more or less a mentality that not everybody wants to see you happy, but if people want to see you, like, struggle or like you're on the downfall, they like ha like a little bit like that you know, that situation. But I would say yes, but I mean, as I've gotten older, I would just hope that people have those same experiences that I have, where you want to see everybody win regardless, because everybody can win out here.
Let me tell you why I say that, because and I have so many notes about the debate, man, because people know that I really love Trump. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things about me loving Trump, what I've noticed is people are so unwilling to understand. And to my definition, I believe that's what hate is. If you're just completely unwilling to understand someone, you know. And that's what I see. And I don't understand why people are so unwilling to understand things they don't understand. Can you speak to that?
I mean, there's only I would personally just say I can't fully support somebody that literally, granted, he has a business mentality, and business mentality is what probably needed for America to push America to do other things business-wise to like get us out of certain things. I agree with that. However, just as a person, knowing that somebody who literally just said the Proud Boys be ready, like get ready, meaning Nazis, neo-Nazis, and motherfuckers like that, get ready.
You're paraphrasing, but okay.
I can't. Nah. And if you have your own people in your own party that don't support you, that's like the first time in history. Nah. There's clearly, obviously something going on. If you can't hug your wife in public, nobody's ever seen them kiss each other in public. Like, it's certain little things like that.
Do you think that that's strategic and controlling the narrative?
Nah, I just think that he's an asshole, and
and his own wife doesn't fuck with him.
Yeah,
you really believe that his own wife they live in the White House together, and you think she doesn't fuck with him based on the media showing?
I mean, I know
them not hugging and kissing.
I know people that live in the same households that are together but don't sleep in the same bed.
Okay, so let's go back.
And they live in like apartments.
Okay, that's perfect. I'm glad you said that, and I definitely know those people too. Now, knowing that we know those people, right? How come we're so unwilling to understand a man that may be going through it that has a higher role in society than the people we know?
I don't think it's a higher role. I mean,
for lack of vocabulary, I don't want to forget his role, but
his life has always been in the media. Like his life has always been in the media, but he's never really, to me, been one to be like he wants to make the biggest. I mean, granted, as he's gotten older, he wants to make the biggest headlines or whatever. But when he was younger, that was never his forte. And I mean, like, granted. Like, I've read articles about younger Trump when he was saying shit about Republicans back in the day. He was like, yo, Republicans are stupid. Y'all should be with Democrats.
He's did enough denouncing. Go ahead.
But he sided with Democrats. But then, but that's just like with anybody. Like, honestly, like the two-party system needs to be shot down, and it just needs to be a group of real fucking people.
The birthday party, like Kanye said.
That just literally just people that just literally just want to help America first, because like, we spend all this money to go save the world and shit like that. Granted, we could be Captain America, but if our insides look like fucking Dr. Doom, then it's already a problem.
Okay.
Like, the problem needs to be fixed first internally, and then once you can fix the battle internally, then externally it'll shine.
The way you landed that plane, I like that. Hey, fix it internally, and then externally it'll shine. That has been a ongoing message on God Talk for the longest thing. Before you get married, before you do anything crazy, serious, funny, not funny, make sure you working on that internal. Before you work on that external, baby, before you work on that external shine, make sure that internal is right too, and I'm swear, because y'all know I could talk about Trump all day, but just going back just for a second, you know what I'm saying? I do want to say, bro, Trump is a lot more compassionate than what you may believe. I'm speaking in generalities here. Okay, the man is way more compassionate than what the media portrays. Okay, I need to go on record to the people that fuck with me, to the people that know people who grew up around this place, who are so willing to misunderstand. Don't do that. And I'm speaking on the highest level. We're talking about the president. Who gives a fuck about the president? I give a fuck about him because I read his books and I love him. I just studied him and he's taught me a lot as a man. Okay, fuck him. All right. We need to be more willing to understand the things and people that we deal with every day, i.e., ourselves internally. And then externally, our relationships. That is huge. That is the hugest lesson. So if Trump is going to be the fucking example for something that you don't understand, that you should be more willing to understand, I'm okay with doing that, okay? But the message is, please be willing to understand things that one wouldn't normally understand. And I'm going to go straight back to Dope Fit because something that I didn't understand was fucking yoga. And how I met this man was I was in school. I didn't have a car. I was walking and I needed somewhere to work out, yo, like still 2 jobs, all that. Y'all know 2 jobs, no car, full-time student, 2 kids, all that shit. You feel me? And my workout was lacking. So I was looking for a gym. I'm walking down fucking, what street was that? Cahuenga. I'm walking down Cahuenga. What's the cross street? What was the cross street right there?
It was between, that was like between like the Boulevard and Sunset.
I'm walking between Sunset and fucking Cahuenga, and I see a black man smoking weed and doing yoga. All right? If that's some shit you can misunderstand, there it is. But what? Like I said on IG, I'm a little bit more willing to understand things than the average person. Man, I fucking walked in there. I walked in that motherfucker, bro. What is your name? What the fuck are you doing? How can I be down? So I want to go back over to Dope Fit, man. What is Dope Fit? What was the studio? What does it mean to you? What does yoga did for you? Go ahead, brother.
That place, I was given an opportunity to open up I had a cannabis yoga space where essentially it was called elevated yoga. So what we do for the first 15 minutes was we smoke and we communicate, we chat with each other. That way, you know, it's a little bit of a icebreaker to try to talk to people, get to know people a little bit more. And then the next 20 minutes was yoga. Then the next 5 was like another short break, you know, to grab water and everything. And then the last 15 minutes of class would focus on like core work. But essentially, I really, to be honest, like I don't really like calling it yoga. Okay. Because I know the history of yoga and kind of sort of like the Western practice of it is not really truly it's not really truly like what yoga actually is. So like more or less what I call it is stretching, like super stretching. So like I don't really call like yoga poses certain things. Like I literally will just, you know, transition them and just say like certain words like, all right, like go on all fours and bend your body back. Like, because just out of respect for the yoga practice and it's realistically a religious culture. I don't like saying, you know, certain things like that. Like really like when I have classes, like when we had classes like that, like I don't just out of respect because it's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because it's like somebody lying about praying to me it's like somebody praying about Jesus or God and not really knowing about it or like not really truly following the faith.
I practice Ramadan. I celebrate Ramadan with the Muslims and I'm not a Muslim.
Okay.
Is that okay?
No, that's 100% fine.
Okay.
But to me it's just more or less just out of respect, out of like a culture that's not mine. Like, I don't want to misrepresent a culture that's not mine.
Misrepresent. Got it.
So the moves are very much the same and similar, but they won't be called the same things. Just out of respect for their culture.
Just out of pure respect.
Because there are yogis out there where they literally are in positions their entire lives.
Okay. Well, let's go with super stretching. Now, I understand that it's super important to stretch.
Absolutely.
All right. Tell me why.
Why? So stretching will honestly help you live a better life. Like just the plain and simple, like the plain and simple facts of it, because the more flexible you are, the less susceptible you are to getting sick. or being injured. Like for instance, I rolled my ankle last week badly. Like I was, for those that don't know, I am in a fraternity. I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity
Talk your shit.
Incorporated, Xi Phi chapter.
Talk your shit.
Spring 08, ow, ace. I was doing a stroll to our fraternity anthem, which is Juvenile. Back that ass up.
Is a stroll this?
No,
that's when y'all get in the line?
No. That's some Kappa. That's a Kappa shit.
That's the wrong hood? My bad. All right. My bad. That was the wrong hood. My bad. Shout out to the Kappa homies, but not today. My bad.
Nah, it's all about blue and white today. But like I was just out and about, and it came on. And I was like, well, it is my birthday technically. You know what? Fuck it, why not? And then when I did the first move, I jumped up in the air. I straight landed on my ankle, and I was like, damn, that's gonna hurt. But I continued to stroll, finished it off, and I was like, yeah, this bitch gonna hurt. And then then when I got back to the hotel, I iced it, but like it was literally sore. I would say my foot, as fat as it was probably like as fat. It probably got almost to I would probably say to right here, like this part right here.
Top of it.
Damn near. That's how fat it was. And literally, thank God, because I'm flexible, I literally walk on my ankles a lot of the times. So me doing something like that is not going to injure me. Rather than somebody whose ankles are hella stiff, somebody that literally rolls on the ankle can snap it and break it like with the drop of a finger. So you being flexible can literally help and save your life. Like yoga helped me out because I had lower back issues when I was like 300 pounds. And like, I used to always feel a sharp pain in the back of my spine, like a lot of the times. And then so I just started, doing my research, started following what Da Vinci used to do to keep a better posture. And then I just started doing different like yoga movements. Posture. I started doing more yoga movements, and then eventually, just over time, I was able to do a complete bridge. Whereas before, if I were to do a bridge, like I would feel a pain in the back, and I would literally just drop on the top of the fly. And now I can hold a bridge for it doesn't really matter, but it's.
I don't know what the fuck a bridge is, but I'm imagining.
A bridge is like when you're like up when you're backwards like this.
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, that's a bridge. Yeah, so like before, I would literally go like that.
Fucking
like,
the shit out of bitches. Huh? This nigga is doing a full bridge. He could hold it for a whole session. And this nigga, did you do a split between a fucking park bench, bro? Hey, what's up with this nigga, B? I don't know, ladies. Y'all want y'all mans to be able to do the splits or no? Let me know, cause I could stretch, but I can't do the splits. So what I got from stretching, you said stretching, it can prevent injury. It's important. But
injuries and then prevent you from getting sick.
And can prevent you from getting sick. So I wake up in the morning oftentimes and I'm like, damn, yo, I just need to get like a full 30-minute, 45-minute deep stretching, like for a week. And then sometimes I be like, you know what? No, I need to be a man and go outside and do fucking push-ups and burpees. And you know what I'm saying? So help me out, man. What should I do more often? Help me balance it.
I mean, if you're going to really balance it, just do 10 minutes of stretching and then do 15 to 20 minutes of a workout. But I mean, you don't have to literally work out every day. Like, I mean, granted, as long as you live
Don't tell me that, nigga.
Nah. As long as you live an active lifestyle, I mean, you'll always somewhat be fit. You know what I'm saying? Like professionals and stuff like that, they don't work out every day. They work out, I would probably say 6, 7, fucking 7 days out of the week. Like 6,
I got you.
Like 5 to 6 days out of the week. And then sometimes they have off seasons where, they have to take off because, you can't just over, extend your body. Like even professional athletes take breaks, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like
stretching sucks too.
Honestly, smoke before, roll up a J and then smoke. That's why the elevated yoga was great, because literally it relaxes your body even more. But I mean, if you gotta get up and go to work afterwards, I mean, you might feel a little loose, might feel in a lot better mood. But I mean, the easiest way to do it to me in the morning is don't think about it. Like as soon as you wake up, take your piss, don't even brush your teeth. Just throw on your shorts and your shirt and your sneakers, and by that time, it's already too late.
How can I not think? No. It took me so long to work out this morning. Like I hated myself the whole time until I started. But once I start,
Yeah, you
I
good.
feel good, but god damn it, getting out of bed, putting them sneakers, that's the hardest part.
No, literally, that is the hardest part.
That's the only part I'm thinking about. Help me stop thinking about it. What do I do?
Just literally just wake up. Like I said, literally wake up, take a piss, and just have your basketball shorts right there. Just ready.
Oh
Like,
my god,
because
bro.
because once you put on, to me, my thing is once I put on my clothes, it's already a done deal. Like, and it makes it a little bit easier. This sounds kind of funky a little bit, but if you like save your workout days, like you wear your workout clothes like 2 days in a row. As soon as you put on that the second day, like, you know what I'm saying, you put on that same like pair of shorts that you aired out. You already know I'm already in these funky ass pants. I might as well get it done.
Workout does fuck your laundry up. Like working out will have your laundry basket looking like on some hobo shit. You feel me? But
you gotta keep incense and car scents help out.
car scents and put them in a dirty clothes hamper.
Yeah.
Mmm.
I put like the little
The trees?
Nah, I put the little what's the names, like the little Lysol, not the little Lysol, the Glad joints. Ones
Yeah.
like I put those in there. Give it a little better smell. But you gotta air it out in the sun though.
That's God talk, yo. Like that's God talk. Cause I swear, I work out. I will use all my fucking good draws working out, yo. My good beaters, all that.
No, never used the good shit to work. Like I mean, granted, let you trying to look cute for the Instagram, but
Nah.
nah, fuck that. Like
I'm the ugliest nigga working out.
Like to me, like a workout should be grit, dirty, and like you should grind. Like it shouldn't be cute. Like your clothes shouldn't be fucking fresh as fuck with you. Like to me, like I mean, granted, my merchandise is fried, but but I mean, like for the most part, if I'm working out like in my house or whatever, like I'm not trying to like worry about do my shoes match or this and that and the third. Nah, it's about getting this work done and then going about and attacking the day.
Now, I want to actually before we go on that, let's stay on this because I understand stretching. I understand the benefits of working out. But oftentimes I need encouragement. So for those who don't have time to work out, their schedule's busy. For those who have been working out for a long time, they may be exhausted. They're tired, man. They may not be seeing the results they need to see. Just give them some encouragement for those who may be thinking about alternatives other than working out. You know, just send them some love, some words of encouragement straight from Dope Fit to them.
Find other things you like to do that are active. Like if you don't feel like working out today, but you want to play ball, that's exercise.
What about women? What about a woman? A woman can hoop too. WNBA.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, you know, like, for instance, like, I'm a little bit of a weirdo. I like to go to Sky Zone. Like, I like jumping on trampolines.
Before COVID?
Yeah, I like jumping on trampolines, trying to do backflips and shit like that. Like, to me, that's enjoyable. And that's a workout right there.
It is.
Yourself. Like, you can just find little things you do. Like, I mean, this sounds crazy, but I mean, if a woman goes shopping, she carry her bags all day, she's literally doing a workout.
That's a working out.
Whoa.
Shopping, carrying. You better be speed walking through the Fox. I better be seeing you, motherfucking. Hey, the basket be heavy. You better be motherfucking jogging up that escalator. Like, why is this motherfucker in here?
But I mean, technically, that is exercise because if you think about it, like there's workouts where people walk around holding kettlebells, you know,
Facts.
for a period of time. And if a woman just wants to carry her bags like all throughout the mall, throughout the day, you know, she's walking, she's getting exercise. She's probably gonna walk over like a mile and a half, 2 miles, and then
Agreed.
She's carrying bags. Yeah,
Yeah. And let me add this to augment what he said. Use your neighborhood, man. Get outside, man.
Buy local, please.
Please, yo, like buy local for sure. If you see, I don't want to say buy black. I like that. Buy local, man. Support everybody around you. I was gonna, like I preached to my kids, man, before we was on these devices, yo, we loved the trees. That was entertainment. We were fascinated by trees and nature. So use your neighborhood. If you want to work out, get your ass outside and start jogging.
That's how I started.
That's how I started.
Like,
you said you was 300, I was 350, nigga.
Yeah.
Getting it in, ain't fat, nigga. Nobody told me, nigga. I was a proud 350. What was you doing at 300, man?
shit, like I was just going to school at the time, and it just like like something has to change. Like I had relatives that passed away, and then I had a relative who kind of like cut me deep. My cousin O'Neal, he'll probably watch this video, but he was just like, "Yo, nah, cousin, like
that's out."
Like like you see all this going on. You see your uncle, your aunt, your cousins. You don't want to go down that path.
Shout out to O'Neal, cause ain't nobody in my family. I don't even like the word cousin. Y'all know how I feel. I wrote a whole song about it. Go listen to Mac Dre. I ain't mad at you. You feel me? But shout out to O'Neal, cause didn't nobody tell me I was fat, and it take balls and it take true love and true understanding and risk to be real with somebody, to be like, yo, fit, Brandon, cousin Brandon, you getting thick, my nigga. That's out. You feel me?
Yo.
I needed that.
I think that's the most degrading thing as a man, for a woman to call you thick. Like,
hey, that's terrible. Hey, that's terrible. If a girl call you thick, hey, but 350, 300 niggas is thick. You got thighs, boy. We got titties just like the thickies. You heard? Like, you feel me? And that's something I also want to, this is the second thing that I wanted to add to that, yo, because I was 350. Nobody told me nothing, but I was proud, you know? I was proud to be who I was.
There's nothing better than that, than being confident in yourself.
Exactly. And that's all I wanted to highlight. Don't be, I know that little quote, unapologetically yourself. Don't be unapologetically yourself, bitch. Sometimes, men, we need to be apologetic. Like, I know I sag crazy. I need to apologize about that because I need to get that together. And it took a picture. Niggas been telling me for years, and I'm like, nah. Once I saw that picture of me in the club sagging, I'm like, bro, you know what? It's time to give it up, you know? You see, Anyway, believe in yourself, believers. All right, please. I know you may not be 100% comfortable with your body, but that's how God made you. He gave you that. He may not have gave you the ass. He gave you the titties, though. He may not have gave you the titties, but he gave you the ass. He may not have gave you the perfect skin, but he gave you the hair. He may not have gave you hair, but he gave you the perfect skin. So long story short, I just need you. God, I hear that segue. God, you kind of crazy. I be noticing that when I get on God Talk. Listen. Be grateful for what you have, yo. Be grateful. Don't try and manipulate the system. Don't try and cut corners. That never ends well, B. That the mail-in ballots, it never ends well, okay? Don't fuck with the natural system, B. Accept yourself and be grateful. And as a black man, y'all know my album is out. Shout out to the BBW. That's why I put the BBW on my album cover, y'all. That's why the BBW is there, because I want you guys to understand that you don't gotta get surgery, baby. I will love you. And you can give me that same 2,800 you about to use to get that, you know what I'm saying? What is it, Brazilian? Baby, give me 1,500 and I'm gonna love you unconditionally, just like you think that butt job is gonna get niggas to do. But that's another story, man. Listen, be confident in yourself and be grateful for what you have. But if you don't know, I pointed out to my album because
it's a great album.
Thank you, sir. And you was at the motherfucking release party, and we're gonna get into that. We are entrepreneurs. I don't want to put no color on it. I ain't gonna put no race on it. We are entrepreneurs, and we build. And a movie that was really, really important to my existence was Madam C.J. Walker. And it was important in so many different aspects, but one unforgettable part was a conversation she had with her and her husband. And her husband asked her, baby, how big do you want this company to get? God damn, it is taking our house, it is taking our relationship, it is taking everything we have, because you have this need to have the biggest company and the biggest impact in the world. And that's also something that I have suffered from, that I think I have been healed. And with me being healed from that, it really, I use the word grateful. If anybody asks me how I'm doing, I say I'm grateful, because I learned that gratefulness is the accelerator, but shit can go wrong at any second, bro. And what are you gonna do? Be sad? Like, if shit goes great, are you gonna be happy? Like, so I just like to stay in the middle. Like, great, I'm just grateful. Come what may, I'm still grateful. And as I live build my studio, as I put out the albums, as I do the podcast, the talk show, I like to call it a talk show, as I do God Talk, you know, I'm just so grateful. And it's like, God, you've given me the ability to invest in my ideas. You've given me the ability to self-sustain myself, you know, even when I was irresponsible with money. And you've given me the ability to entertain. You know, I can go to the movies, pay for Netflix and all that shit. So I just want to talk about greed. Where does it come between wanting more, just having just clear aspirations, and greed? Dopefit, can you break that down, that fine line between greed and aspirations?
I mean, I guess in my terms, it would be that if your greed oversides your aspirations. I mean, if you aspire for a lot and then you just feel like, you know, you may have everything you may want or may need, and then you just want everything else just for no reason, then that's greed. But if you feel like there's a goal that if you have a goal that you want to hit, then that's your goal. I mean, nobody can take that away from you. I mean, to some people it may be greedy. To some people that might not even be good enough. But it just depends on who you talk to, you know, who you're speaking with, like what are their goals, like what are their life goals. I mean, not everybody's life goal is to be a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Some people grow up, you know, want to be firefighters. Some people grow up, you know, they want to be doctors. Some people grow up and just like, hey man, like I just want to be a chef, or some people be like, you know, I just want to start a little cab business. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody's dream is to, you know, be a Jay-Z or, maybe like a Kamala Harris or maybe like a John Lewis. You know what I'm saying? That's maybe it's not everybody's, you know, goals in life. And some people just be like, you know what? I've had this, I've had that, I've been through this, I've been through that. Man, I just need me just a house, 2 kids, and that's it. And a nice car. That's all I need. And my friends. I mean, everybody's aspirations are different.
Well fucking said, bro. And we need to... Why you look at me when I said Trump like that?
What?
Why you give me that curve look? Did you give me a curve? Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to God Talk, man. We're going to go to a quick fucking break. Hey, roll call. Jordan, I see you. Tiff, I fucking see you. I can't scroll up all the way because y'all know I'm in control of everything by this one computer. But comment right now. Show your name. I'm about to scroll through everything on the break. Check your text. Come right the fuck back. God Talk Live, episode 17. Dopefit on the pulpit, baby. Got no love. Where is the instrumentals? Where is the instrumentals? If you don't know why I play this song, it's because I have a 10-year-old. His name is Elijah Michael August, and this is his favorite song. Shout out to his little brother, Zachary Taylor August. This is my youngest. Call him 2. My oldest is who I aspire to be. He has all my great dreams. My youngest is who I am, who I was. They're mine. Maury Povich, they're mine. They'll be like, yeah, he did this, he cried like this, he want this. It wouldn't be nothing about looks, even though they look like me. But the personality, goddammit, is so demanding and dominant in my children. My DNA's strong. I'm giving out babies. If you want a baby, holler at me. I got you for the low. If you don't, I want no responsibilities though. But if you want good genes, good brain, good DNA, strong, good hair, tap in. But I just don't want to have to be giving up my obligations and, you know what I mean, not going out to parties and shit because I got nah. If you want a responsible dad, nah. If you want me to be responsible, don't hit me up.
You're just looking to be a sperm donor.
I'm just looking to be a sperm. Did he come up with that? If you're looking for a sperm donor, ladies, hit me up. Do not hit me up. I just be talking shit, man. No, I mean, maybe. So I am a ratchet. Welcome back to God Talk Live, episode 17. I am Sean, August, Sean of God Radio, Sean, the Haitian sensation, the R&B sensation. Real nigga blues is in your pocket right now, god damn it. It is my first R&B fucking album. It got 2 rap songs in the beginning and at the end, but in between it, god damn it, I'm spilling out my heart. I'm expressing myself, and it's my biggest one yet. Ironically, I haven't did no marketing, no promotion. I haven't did no, and it's my biggest one. And people keep looking over that because I'm not doing things how the program is saying it. And I'm still seeing the success. So, mashallah, that's God's will. So, Father, thank you for that. And I had a listening party. It wasn't even a release party. It was a listening party. Thank y'all for coming, everybody. I just posted the slideshow. I got all the pictures and shit. I'm going to roll out everything. I'm going to make this shit live, So if I haven't done what you've expected of me, I apologize. But I will exceed them on my terms. Amen. So only real niggas can relate to this. So if you are a real nigga, if anybody's called you a real nigga, if you believe you are that, please type that into your phone and listen to it. But at that listening party, after I had performed the whole shit, I was walking in to see if we can extend the party. Shout out to Uncle Joe. I got a tap on the shoulder, and it was my brother Dope Fit, and I did not see his ass there. Everybody was standing by the Jungle Juice. Was you by the Jungle Juice too?
Nah, I was near the bar, like in the back. Like,
yeah, that's the Jungle Juice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why was everybody? I'm about to put the bar and the DJ next to each other.
Jungle Juice there.
Yeah, it was like some Jungle Juice. Like
I couldn't even see it. There was too many people crowding, I guess.
Do you drink?
Not so much anymore, but I still bartend every once in a while if somebody wants to hire me.
Damn, I was looking for a bartender. So, as a real nigga, just can you just say your experience with the? I'm not me right now, okay? This is Radio Sean, all right? This is not Sean August. I didn't make this album. But what was your experience with Real Nigga Blues, man?
Oh no, I thoroughly enjoyed the album, and hearing one of my favorite songs was was the one the nigga came knocking on shorty door. Yeah, that's much lyric it's just, to me, it's the best song on the album. To me, because not just because the lyrics.
You can relate? Are you telling me those lyrics resonate with you, Dope Fit? Have you been there before? I'm not going to take it less.
I can and cannot.
Pleading the fifth, huh? Okay.
I have not done that. But it was just how it flowed, and the beat, and just how your words, and just the sound and everything, sound quality wise, the shit was immaculate.
Amen.
That shit was immaculate.
I would say thank you, but I didn't make the album. Yes. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
But yeah, just how everything was made, and then it was kind of it's like a story, and then I enjoy it more because I know I heard the words behind it, the backstory behind each songs, so I understand the story a little bit more. But it's just like a story. It's literally just a story of how shit could happen throughout a day.
Simple.
Yeah.
But that was, I think I called her 12 times, though. That was 2 hooks. I called 6 times each hook.
I feel like it probably was more than that. Because you went silent for a while.
You know what I mean? So, a nigga could pull up, A nigga could pull up. Bitch, what is you doing? Do not pull up. Do not pull up. That is just a song, all right? If they don't answer on the second, we know by now. Missed call culture. If they don't answer, they busy.
But that's what love does to you.
Love. It'll make you do some crazy things. God, you just did another segue. Shout out to my nigga Tory Lanez in Daystar. Y'all know I take pride in being very detached from culture, but y'all know I'm very passionate about my role in the entertainment industry. So it's a tricky duality there. So I was very hesitant to listen to the Tory Lanez album because I felt like the fight and the love making you shoot the bitch in the butt and all that. I just felt it was a little bit too Beyonce, Jay-Z, Elevator, Chris Brown, Rihanna in the car for me. Just to drop an album, you know, and like I haven't marketed R&B. A real nigga don't like things being pushed in his face, and I just felt like this Tory Lane shit was being pushed in my face, you know. And then on the other aspect of it, like Real Nigga Blues, word of mouth is today still the best form of marketing. You know, so while we spend all this money producing these digital and virtual marketing tools, you know, I have prioritized word of mouth this time around. So that's how I've heard of this Tory Lane. So I tapped into it. And yeah, the music's great. He got some bars, he got some meaning to it. But the most important things that stuck out to me was it just being a simple distraction. Like, we're so easily entertained. Everybody's talking about this because it's negative. Like they say, when you're a winner, they love to say you lost. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like that was really, really weird how we praise, or I don't know how to feel, because I also called Casey and he told me this is real shit. Like, sometimes, because I called him, I said, bro, like, how real is this shit? And like, how real or how fake is it just for marketing purposes? And he said, bro, this shit really be niggas' lives, and sometimes fuck ups be the biggest publicity you need, you know? So accidents happen, shit fucks up, and let me take my notes just to make sure. Yeah, I want to just talk to you about following the trends, or if everybody's walking this way and paying attention to this thing, do you do that? Is that something that you partake in? Or if you don't, what would...
I mean, growing up, I've always followed the road less traveled. That was like one of my favorite poems growing up as a kid. But like certain things, like sometimes you follow the trend, like I wouldn't say follow the trend, just follow the vibe, because trends come and go. Just like, I mean, vibes are the same thing, but I mean, you just have to feel you have to do what's right for you, and not just try to follow what other people are doing. If you truly and deep down in your heart feel that's how you feel in your heart of hearts, then that's how you feel. And like, you shouldn't really be scared or too nervous to promote yourself as such in that manner. But that's just me.
It makes sense. And a little off topic, I know a way of promoting yourself nowadays, a trend has been like a little immoral behavior, a little bit, you know, getting a little ratchet, busting it open, bending it over, you know what I'm saying? Is that something that you would recommend, you would stay away from? Talk to me.
Like, I just... like, I got a whole bunch of girls in the video just shaking their ass, just twerking, and I'm just...
Because that's what someone recommended. Like, yo...
Like my face and their butt cheeks just...
You need bitches and ass in your missed call video.
I mean... Are we all adults?
Definitely.
Sex sells. I mean, sex is always sold. Like, porn is still, like, number one. Selling dick, ass, and pussy is always going to be number one.
Porn will get you by. Like,
it is what it is. However, it can be tasteful, it can be classy, or it can just be full on straight ratchetness.
Even now, or is everything ratchet?
On a scale of 1 to 10 of ratchetness, I would personally say it's about like an 8, 7, 8.
Yeah.
Not say 8.
Yeah, everything's ratchet.
It's a solid 8 right now.
It's a filth. It's a wasteland, especially on the internet. And I take it personal. I take offense to when I know a woman in person and I know she's doing things for internet attention. Like, she'll pull her shirt down just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? She'll do the P. You know, I don't know if you saw when they was spelling.
I mean, that's just for the gram. I mean,
That's terrible.
I mean,
right?
I mean,
I shouldn't say that because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm doing personal shots. But
nah. I mean, it's more or less, you know, it's enjoying the times. That's you may not want to. You may have an older like a 2000 and like 2007 mindset where like, nah, that shit ain't it. Nah, nigga, that shit ain't it, man. Hard as hell. Like sometimes you just gotta have your inner child out. But the ratchetness, yeah, it's pretty.
It's too thin of a line to have your inner child out in a ratchet way. It's the lines are too blurred for you to be enjoying the moment. That's out. And I don't want to say this because like I'm trying to make you perfect for me or because I'm jealous of what you do or it irritates me. No, I just want to let you know that, like somebody out of towner said, y'all LA niggas is horny, B. Y'all niggas is horny. So I just wanted to say, like, I'm not saying this shit for me, like, cause I don't give a fuck. And I participated in the ratchet shit too. I enjoy the ratchet shit just like the next nigga. But what I'm saying this shit is like, opening your, if she wink, she will fuck, yo. And having your titties out a little bit too much is winking. Saying hi a little bit too much, answering those DMs too nicely is winking. And if niggas think you winking, niggas is gonna try and fuck, bro. Niggas is gonna talk sexually or think sexually about you until they get it. And then they'll see what you about. You feel me? But I'm just saying this like, y'all my niggas, y'all. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all.
That's a rarity. That don't happen often.
Talk what?
That fucking first and then be like, all right, what's up? That don't happen always. Most of the time it's like, all right, appreciate it. Let me hit it a couple more times and then I'm out.
Yeah. If they cool. They cool.
Yeah, but I mean, but to literally be like, all right, I'm gonna hit it. All right, now let me see what you're about. I feel like that's more of a grown-up mindset to have.
Break it down for me. Break that down.
Because like some people just want numbers, right?
More or less, yeah.
But if you find something after like number 12 and she was like, yo, she dope as fuck. Like she do everything I do. She play ball, she work out, she like to make music, she play video games. She actually beat my ass in 2K, which makes me want to even go even harder.
Never happen.
Like you like, all right, you know what? Let me see what this about. Rather than like, all right, let me just keep tagging them and tagging them. All right, you cool, but I'm all right. Tagging them and tagging them. But it's hard to find something like that. But that's if you're willing to commit to something like that.
I don't necessarily want my woman to play. I was going to say bitch, but I'm working on my vocabulary. You know? I don't want my woman playing video games, though. I don't give a fuck if she plays the video games with me or not. I don't really care.
I mean, what if she did, though? Why she picked up the sticks and was like, all right, niggas, play some Madden.
Give a fuck?
And she trashed you.
If she trashed me,
like she trashed.
That would be embarrassing, but it happens because it's any given day. Like,
nah,
it's a video.
All right, what if she came into you was like, babe, I got 30 on the line right now. Let's go.
That's hard. But
when she trashed you though, and then you be like, and then you gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this. Like you have a little competition now in your head.
Nah, because this is a short thing that I do want to talk. I do want to say because I know we about to wrap it up and watch the rest of this game, but fuck, people are gonna lose. Fucking all right. Let's say it like this. All right, so I see a lot of people saying Trump. Sorry, guys, I'm so sorry. Trump he refused to denounce white supremacy. Right? Okay. A lot of people also say social distancing, right? I don't think I've ever said that until right now. I say that to say, even like, I want my girl to play video games. I want my girl to cook and clean and all that. I want to pick a fence. And sometimes I feel like we regurgitate things that were fed by the media so easily. What's your take?
I mean, we're an information-based world, so wherever you get your information from, that's somewhat becomes like law in your head.
I don't know not one homie that has said denounced in my life. I've never heard a nigga say denounced in my life until the media said denounced. Now everybody's using that as like,
Oh, I mean, I've heard that plenty. I'm in a fraternity, so I hear about people.
yeah, of course, yeah.
denouncing letters and shit like that. So
In a general in the general public though, you don't hear denounce in the normal conversation, right?
not necessarily.
But everybody's just saying this like ammo, like, and I know a lot of people didn't watch it. They didn't even, if they did watch it, they didn't know that moment was happening when it was happening because the vocabulary was different, you know. So I just think that as on a talk show, I'm really just, like I said earlier, I'm taking a pride in detaching from culture, and I'm really believing that social media is one of them. Just media, period.
I mean, so how do you feel about him like saying like Proud Boys get ready?
He didn't say that.
Like what he said.
He said stand back and stand by. That's what he said.
But how do you feel about that as a black
Well,
man raising black children?
That shit, I don't give a fuck about that. Like I don't. When I don't.
Have you been in those situations where like you've been around Ku Klux, like the Ku Klux Klan?
No.
I have.
Maybe, and I didn't know it, but
I have.
who knows?
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. That shit's
I'm
fucking
listening.
scary.
I was around all Bloods last night. That was scary.
Nah, that's not as scary as literally somebody literally just hating you because you were born. Like that's the difference. Like just because somebody's a Blood, somebody's a Crip. Granted, shit might pop off, but at the end of the day, it might be able to have a conversation where like, yo, like you know what?
What?
It can lead to a conversation. So between two people.
How come me and a KKK member can't have a conversation?
Because I don't hate you because I'm the same skin color as you.
It doesn't matter why you hate me. If you hate me, you hate me.
Have you? I've been through my personal experiences from literally almost being scooped up inside a truck.
Okay.
Walking to the fucking Wawa around the corner from my house in Pennsylvania. I'm fucking 20 minutes away from Philly, but yet I'm near the fucking sticks. And it's racism. I see motherfuckers driving around with fucking Confederate flags all the time.
Okay.
I don't go a day without seeing a Confederate flag.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in a gang situation?
Yes.
Were you scared? Not scared. Did you feel like you would have to defend yourself equally? Did you feel like there was hate equally?
I have a better chance of living rather than in that situation because I have a chance to fight my way out rather than I'm automatically going to die.
You don't know that. Maybe you could beat that nigga ass. You can't beat the nigga ass in the van.
Bro,
You doing splits on a park bench, nigga.
Yo, on some real shit, like that shit doesn't click in your mind. The only thing that clicks in your mind is run. If you're in a foreign land where you're not from, and you see hatred around you, and you have no idea where you are, where you're going, or how to escape, that's your ass. Like imagine moving somewhere 7 hours away from like your family. You live in the sticks, you have neighbors or whatever. However, your neighbor's driving around. Your next door neighbor has a Confederate flag right on their house. They don't speak to you. Your kids have kids, and they also have kids, and they make sure that when your kids come outside, that they don't speak at all.
I see no difference from that and being in a Crip and Blood neighborhood, and your neighbors doing the same thing because and having their flag hanging out, and their kids raised as cuz and ARs and guns, and I see the same thing.
I didn't grow up around a lot of that situation. However, I know people that, happen to live that lifestyle. But at the end of the day, first and foremost, when you grow up as a kid, that's not what let's just say you grow up, all right, you probably have friends on both sides growing up.
For sure.
And them growing up, they probably were friends, right?
So?
Okay. Granted, if they caught themselves one-on-one, more than likely they're just gonna let each other go because they're gonna remember their childhood and they can just let that shit go. If nobody's gonna be able to find out, that's fine. Let somebody who literally has been taught hatred their whole entire life.
That's what gangs are taught, bro.
No, but like literally just see you. Like some people have minds. Like you can still come up and make a conscious decision. Like, you know what, maybe should I do this right now? Maybe I should just beat his ass. Like, you know, maybe you get beat the fuck up. Okay, you get beat the fuck up. But if you're in a Confederate area, nigga, you can die. Like, it's like you can literally just get lynched, get hung. Like,
my whole thing with comparing the KKK situation and the gangbang shit, I would just believe hate is hate, or misguided information is misguided information. Misguided emotion is misguided emotion. Lack of information is lack of information. That's what I think it is, bro. And we keep pinning it on white and black.
But you're not in a situation. You're not gonna say something to a motherfucker that's a Confederate, bro. You're not gonna be like, hey, yo, bro, let's have a conversation. What, nigga? I'm gonna kill you.
That's two different things. I can have the same conversation. I just, like last episode, I just had to fucking nigga defend myself because I had a Trump hat on with a parking lot full of 6-0s. That's what I'm saying. Hate and hate is the same thing, bro. They can kill you.
But you explained yourself, correct? They gave you the opportunity to explain.
No, he stopped. Because I don't know what happened. Shout out to the Hamzu, shout out to Allah, shout out to God, shout out to whoever my ultimate creator is.
But you walked out of that situation alive.
Protection.
But you walked out of that situation alive, correct?
I believe it'll be the same thing with anything, but I don't. That's just you walked out of the KKK situation alive too.
No, because someone fucking almost ran away.
Okay, either way, you made it out. Either way.
But my thing about life is, unless you somewhat been through those experiences, you're not going to fully agree or somewhat change your mindset.
No, I understand. I'm agreeing with you.
Because, for instance, like, I had a friend in college. I actually lived next door to a Confederate in college. And if it wasn't for one of my best friends, I would have been shit ton scared for my life way even more. My boy in college was the first time this person actually had a conversation with a black man. The first time ever. The first time he actually had a conversation. And he was a straight neo-Nazi. Everybody knew that shit. And I literally moved across the hall from this dude. And he spoke to my boy Pete, and he was like, wow, like, I kind of changed my ideas on things or whatever. And so, but granted, he used to try to invite me over, but I personally couldn't do that to myself, because knowing that, granted, he is trying to change the narrative for himself, but if he has somebody else to talk to, I'd rather him talk to that other person, because I know I'm not big enough to do that. Just like back in the day.
What a missed opportunity. Wow.
I mean, to some, but to me, no.
Agreed.
But I mean, it's just like Jackie Robinson. There were other baseball players who were better than Jackie Robinson, but Jackie Robinson was better suited for the job. I wasn't suited for that task to go over there. My boy was better suited to go do that.
And you being self-aware enough to understand that you're not mature enough for that job, because you got to know that, especially as a man. You have to know that. So I fucking applaud you for that. I appreciate you even telling me that. And that's something that we all need to do. Just be fucking self-aware, number one, and understand, or regardless of our beliefs and our backgrounds and our upbringing, because I tell my son, if your Zoom talks about race relations, you raise your hand and you tell your teacher you are excused, okay? Because beyond race, their term race is normally a demographic thing, where you're from, where you're born. We've turned this into a skin color thing, and I don't like it, okay? So if we put skin color aside, if we put our beliefs and our heritage aside, all that, we're still human, guys. We're all just people. We all have hearts. We all got to get up, wash our balls in our vagina in the morning, brush our teeth. And we have more similarities than we have differences. And that alone is worth talking about. It's worth celebrating. It's worth fucking investing in. It's worth conversing with somebody that you don't know. It's worth it, you know? And that leads me again to a great segue, because I see that you have been, it sounds like you've been consistently giving away to the homeless, feeding the homeless. That's putting yourself somewhere where people need you. Talk to me about that.
Oh, I've had just growing up, you hear stories about, certain family members and shit like that. And then, growing and then just moving out here, like seeing, actually it's difference between like going to New York and just visiting, going to a party and see a homeless person, rather than moving somewhere completely across the fucking world and really just seeing it on a daily basis. And it's just like, where I'm from, I don't see it. Like I grew up in New Jersey, and New Jersey is not really that many. You don't really see homelessness like that. Maybe in like certain neighborhoods and stuff like that, but for the most part, you don't really see it on the street.
New York, different story. Go ahead.
No, yeah, New York is what. But like any major city is gonna have homeless. But like to me, it was just like the amount and like it's so much. To me, it's just like there's so much fucking money in LA, like just in LA in general. There's so much money, and there's so much money in California. California can have its own fucking economy, like by itself. So you telling me with all this land that California is a fucking humongous state. Like I'm from the East Coast. You drive 6 hours, you're in a whole different state unless you're driving in Pennsylvania. But like if you're driving New Jersey, you're driving south, you're hitting 2-3 other states right there. California, nah, you still not even done yet. You still got another 3-4 more hours left of the entire state. So to me, it's like you can spread out the wealth and just spread out and like just help other people. Like people don't want to be sleeping out in the street. Like there's systems in place that can help out other people. Like there's more than enough space in the world. Like if they fucking burn, like if like you've been thinking about it, if so many acres, millions of acres burned in California recently, that's all of that. A lot of that, some of that is like uninhibited. We can somewhat fix that and still somewhat make it. What's the term I'm looking for? Like ecologically. That's not even.
No, I got you.
Yeah, I
got you.
I'm like tongue tied on the word, but sustainable for like the world. You know what I'm saying? Plant more. You can plant trees in that neighborhood. Like I mean, granted, most of this shit out here was man made. Like I went to Anaheim like for the first time. I was like, yo, this was probably the fucking desert. Like even in Vegas, like that was a desert. Like somebody just decided, you know what? Here is where I want to be. I'm gonna build shit here. So if you can do that here, you can do that anywhere. So it's just ways to me. I feel like we can help out others, and then you just always just have to help out your fellow man. Like if you see somebody struggling, you can help them or find a way to help them. Just help them out. Like there's no reason not to help out each other.
I agree, and
it's just to me, just growing up in different environments.
Yeah.
Like growing up, my second family was Jamaican, and like they taught me a lot about family and like sharing, and like if I got it, we got it. Like, but we got it for like everybody, for like 4 of us, not just 1 or 2 people. Nah, nigga, it's a gang of us, and if I got it, we all gonna make sure we all got it. I learned like that was definitely a great learning experience. I can say that.
Oh, fuck. This is my show. So I'm just going to say this. And I know people are going to be mad. But the things that smile that you have about the lesson that you learned about sharing and caring for the people, yourself, and the people that love you and you love just now, you said you learned that from your Jamaican side, right?
I'm not Jamaican. That was like
the Jamaican people, right?
Like my adopted family.
Your adopted family taught you that. Your adopted family taught you that.
I'm not adopted though. Like,
no. I know. That didn't even go through my head. Your adopted family, like you adopted them, basically. Yeah. No, I got you. And I want to say this before I say what I was going to say. That I believe every man has to go through that learning experience. And no matter how you go through that learning experience, you have to love whoever taught you that learning experience. You know, I feel like you're indebted to your Jamaican adopted family for teaching you how to love and how to show love to people that you love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Donald Trump's books showed me that, bro. And not to be sarcastic, not to be a dick, not to bring it up because he's a hot topic. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not only did it make me a better, like, person, I always give him credit for that, the books alone, you know what I'm saying, along with other authors. He's just one of them, you know what I'm saying? He made me a better businessman. He made me more compassionate. He made me text my friends more, call my friends more, wake up earlier. He made me do things different. And forget that's my teacher. Just think about whoever taught you how to love. Like he said, his adopted family. Whoever made you open up your heart or soften your heart a little bit more, you're indebted to them. The same way I say the person that put music in your heart. You're indebted to them. There's people that made us better people, and we need to love and fight for them way harder than we fight for Megan Thee Stallion because she got shot in the foot. All right, that's all I'm saying. Fuck the media, fuck the industry. Just love yourself and the people around you more. That's my whole message. And I wish Dope Fit loved me enough to bring me some merch. And that is the final thought. He has the pulpit to himself. The final message is yours, my brother. Whatever you want to say, whatever we missed.
I do have some merch coming out for you, though. I got you. I do be over here, so I will give you some new merch. Actually, this is merchandise that I have right here. This says Strive, Conquer, Less sweatshirt. Actually, when I do sell these, I like to donate a portion of the proceeds to HDSA, which is Huntington's Disease Society of America. Like that. Long story short, like that's like a genetic disease that like runs in my family. And long story short, Huntington's disease is a neurological disease where it degenerates your brain like over time. So I always try to shout them out, HDSA. But also, if people want to donate, you can check my story. Every couple of weeks, I donate pizzas to the homeless. I buy a bunch of pizzas and I literally just pass them out in different neighborhoods wherever I'm at. I do that every 2 weeks or so. So if you want to help out, you can send me like a message on Instagram at _dopefit, or if you need fitness tips, just that's where I'm at. Or on Facebook, I'm at dopefit. But yeah, if you want to help, so I can like pass out some pizzas. Like after this is over with, after this game, I'm gonna go pass out pizzas to the homeless. So if you want to help out, any donation would definitely help out. The more pizzas I get, the more I can help out.
Simple as that. The name is scrolling at the bottom of the screen now. Shout out to Jordan for telling me it wasn't. It is at the bottom of the screen. The Cash App is right under our guest. So, the offering plate, anything that you do send will go straight to the cause. Dope Fit, I applaud you. We were a little bit late. You were very much on time. I thank you. I thank you for being an open book. If there's anything we missed, nigga, come back another time, all right?
Oh no, I appreciate it, man. This is some good stuff you got right here, man. This is a blessing. Thank you. I really appreciate this. But this is what you got going here, yo.
What you got? Question: do trainers get extra pussy? Hey. We'll talk about that off camera. Next week, man, episode 18. I might be going live on Sunday or Wednesday. I don't know, man. I'll catch y'all.